Hello, hello. Okay, I was talking to a client on one of our calls, and she is so excited to start this business. It's an awesome business idea. It's fun. She knows, this is what she tells me, I know I can do this. I know it'll be a success. This is an untapped market, like just listing off all of these amazing thoughts that would totally propel her into action. Okay, but then here is the problem. She doesn't take action because her brain quickly switches to every possible problem that could happen, right? We don't even know if it's going to happen. So she goes into just as much passion and energy telling me about the possible problems that could happen. And so that is totally halting her from taking action because her mood changes, her emotion changes from excitement and self-belief to doubt and fear. You don't take action on doubt and fear. You take action on confidence and self-belief and motivation and all of those emotions. But it is so common that we find ourselves talking ourselves out of what we really want to do for fear of all the things that can go wrong. And as we discussed this, I said, there are going to be things that go wrong. There's going to be roadblocks. There's going to be, that money doesn't come through, or that product line doesn't succeed, or whatever else, or you get sick in the process and you have to take a few months off, or who knows, you can't foresee the future. But the difference between those who accomplish their goals and those who don't are the ones who never, ever stop believing that they will get the result they want. They take massive action, which is just a little bit of action every single day. Practicing thoughts that serve you every single day in order to get you to the goal. Because when you stop believing in yourself, in your goal, it's not going to happen. You give up. When times get hard, you stop believing in yourself and you give up, and you make it mean that roadblock that happened, that external circumstance that took place, that's the reason that you didn't start the business. That's the reason that you didn't lose weight. That's the reason that your marriage failed. That's the reason why you didn't stop drinking or smoking, or you didn't record the podcast, or write the book, or do public speaking, or take that trip, or get a new job, or ask the guy out, or whatever it is, or make amends with your parents or your friends. There's always an external thing, person, incident that we can put all of our blame on, so we don't have to take responsibility for the lack of belief that we have in ourselves. But both ends of that stick are horrible. One, you're blaming everything else, and the other is you don't have any belief in yourself. Well, what if you failed so many times, but you always had the belief in yourself that you can keep going? You don't know the path that's laid out ahead of you. You don't know every business decision you're going to have to make. You don't know. You can't know. And this is something I have to remind myself all the time, and I've been coached on it probably too much, right? You always look for what you want to hear, which is a whole other thing that I can totally relate to. But when somebody says exactly what you want to hear, you're like, oh yeah, now I have the validation. Now I've confirmed my belief. But we don't always know. You absolutely don't know what's going to happen in the future. But you can believe that you won't stop until you get to your goal. And maybe your goal has shifted. Maybe you discovered something along the way, but you believe that you're going to reach this place where you've completed something you've set out to do. But the moment you stop believing in yourself about that goal, you won't get there. So I practice this every day. I tell myself, you're capable of this, Emily, of building this business, of helping so many people change their lives and making good money doing it, and being able to work from anywhere and see your family as much as you want and build these systems and these programs that people can use and relate to and really, really change their life. I really, really believe this. I know I can do this. I don't know how exactly. I'm working on it. I'm doing what I think I need to do. I'm on here using social media. I am building my systems. I am doing emails. I am reaching out to people. I am getting great results with my current clients, and I love doing it. And on the days when somebody says no, that they don't want to work with me, or when my Facebook ads aren't working, or when 3 people say no, that they don't want to work with me, I have to come back and say, okay, that wasn't my client. They weren't meant for me. And there's so many out there that are. When I hit those roadblocks, when I hit that rejection, I have to bring it back and recognize that that can't be what stops me. I won't let that be what stops me. Nothing. I can't let anything stop me, because I believe that this is possible for me, and I really, really want it. And I help my clients discover their mental roadblocks. So when we hit the external roadblocks, we know how to deal with them. So how often are you talking yourself out of something you really, really want, and you search for all of these future external circumstances that are just going to mess up your plan and make it mean that you can't do it or it's not possible for you? Really check in with yourself. Think of your goal and think of every single roadblock, every single thing that could go wrong. I want you to really think of it, and then I want you to tell yourself, I'm going to do it anyways, and I'm going to make it happen, and see how that feels for you. If there's a lot of blocks there, then you need to work through it, and you can, 100%, you can. I am no different from any of you. I just believe in this, and that is the key to it. So think about what you're talking yourself out of and why, and check in with that self-belief, because you really need that if you want to make your dreams come true.